This is kind of a sad J Nubbins eating show because I can't go to sleep. So, record a J Nubbins episode. All right. Well, this is actually worthy of. This is the chicken matzo ball soup. I didn't really eat it today because I wasn't super hungry, but it's been percolating. Don't you love when stuff percolates? And now I'm gonna eat it. The matzo ball's bursting with like chicken goodness. And I don't know about you, but I love soups with a lot of stuff in it. There's little bits of everything. There's carrots. Now, there is the occasional bone. Like that. But, you know, respect to the chicken. Respect that I was able to use all the parts of the chicken. Make a soup out of them. So it doesn't go to waste. Go to the happy place. It's always good to go to the happy place when you're eating. It does have a few bones in it. That's okay. It's probably good for me because I won't eat too fast, be a pig and eat too fast. So probably good for me to slow my roll. It's okay. And I'm also happy I got my Kangen water machine back. I'm gonna have to do a J-Dub episode of Kangen water machine because it's no joke. I'll do one tomorrow. They say it's terrible to eat late, but sometimes when you're up late, you can't go to sleep. It's time for soup. Is it disgusting that I'm picking bones out of my mouth while I'm eating? I don't know. That's just how this is gonna roll on this episode, but that is really good. I don't know if I'm gonna eat all of it. Well, I'll give you more of the good look there. Wait a minute. See, when you have like little pools of fat glistening, it's a good sign. It's probably gonna mess me up, but I'm happy right now. Feeling very Chinese because why you say that, Jane? Because always when you go to the Chinese restaurant, Chinese always order fish, and the fish has the bones, and you gotta pick it out. It's okay. It's not savage. Yes, I could have done it without the bones. But see, if you think of food, not as food, and as a medicine. What we're trying to do here is impart the good spirit of the animal into your broth, right? You got the chicken bone broth. And that's what really food is all about, right? So if you think of all the bad stuff you eat, with all the other phosphates and all the other stuff you can't even pronounce, that is in the food that you buy when you go to the store and you see, oh, look at this, it's so easy for me to buy this right now. But it's not easy when the gut has to process it. So I don't usually get on a soapbox, but it's just know what you're eating. It's a big deal. And since this is pretty much pretty simple. And let me reiterate. So I had a rotisserie chicken. I wasn't feeling the vibe on it. I bought it a few days ago. And you say, oh God, Jay Nubbins, a few days ago. It's still good. People got to get over themselves. Like, you know, food. And it's a cliche to say, but people are starving around the world because they don't have food. Is that a cliche? No, that's a real fact. Okay, so you want to use all your food. And to me, on a cold day, the soup called to me. And I had bought this nice cilantro from La Superior Market. Props to them. I didn't know how I was going to use it, but then I got chicken, rotisserie chicken. I boil that. It'll create a broth. I actually had some broth that I'd created before. So we're just talking about like using everything. That's an old school. I mean, that's like what moms used to do. And I know we live in a crazy time where I don't even want to go there at the moment, but yes, we are very busy. But the old school way of making your food, knowing what you're putting into it, probably way better than Campbell's or other CRAP at the market. Because I always get something, I get excited, I buy something, and it's never as good as when I make it myself. Not being conceited. I'm just being a real deal. Get on the real deal late night Jay Nubbins episode right here. Because we want this to be amazing, like the Amazing Spider-Man. And this is pretty damn good. So we boil the chicken. Put in some carrots, some fresh cilantro, add some green onions, and other seasonings. I got the matzoh balls, which put together and then boil them in there, and some other, a little bit of chicken stock that I made myself, which I was potentially throwing out, but I said, why not? Let's go for it. It's pretty darn good, I have to say. A little pat on the back to Jay Nubbins. You know, you gotta pat yourself on the back every once in a while. Because if you come from a place of gratitude, everything changes. You know, if you have a bad attitude, just start thinking about things that you're happy for. I'm happy for this soup, even though I can't go to sleep right now. It's okay. I can do a Jay Nubbins episode. I can do a lot of different things. So be grateful, even though it's a crazy time. And I'm going to finish the soup thought I wasn't. I am gonna finish it. And just think about something that you're grateful for. I'm grateful for the friends that love me. And I'm grateful for good business partners. And I'm grateful that I'm doing exactly what I want right now. And I'm grateful that I'm healthy. I just can't sleep, but it's okay. Know what you want. Don't be afraid to go after it, especially now. Because why not, right? Why not? It's a long J Nubbins episode, but I think this is a good one. J Nubbins Quarantine Kitchen. He's out. Hopefully out to go to bed too.